Let me do some repairs on the Copic bag.
You got hair on your face. Move. Turn, baby. Wait a minute. I think it's my hair.
Yeah, it is yours. Shitting all over the goddamn place. Throw that shit out.
Shut up.
Oops, I should.
Oh, get my Copic right there. Right there. Hey everybody, sorry about that.
Working on a project. It was an epic fail because somebody didn't measure the Copics. But now the engineer's gonna fix it.
Listen, this video is pertaining to Uber. We have gotten a few questions, and then last night since I forgot to email this one couple back, you know who you are. I'm not gonna put your business out there. I'm just gonna say, hey. We are going to answer some Uber questions and answer as many possible scenarios as possible and try to do this video quick. So here goes. Mark is the Uber driver over here. When Mark first started Ubering, because this is one of the questions that I was asked, was I kind of scared for him? A little bit, but just a tiny bit, because I was worried about what if somebody get in your car and they want to try to rob you or something, you know. But we live in suburbia, in the suburbs, and really nothing happens here. I mean, we had a shooting, was that maybe 2 years ago now, where the guy went into the mall and shot those 2 people, but other than that, we really don't have like a lot of major stuff going on here. Matter of fact, we don't even have a police department here. Another county comes over and polices our area for us. So that's how good we live. Oh, I guess that's how good we live. I don't know. But anyway, we live in a pretty decent area. Mark decided to start Ubering just to have something to do. Something for fun. And I'm going to tell you what I think is the best thing about Ubering. Then I'm going to let him talk because he's the Uber driver. I think that being an Uber driver is the best part-time gig you could ever have. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because you work your own hours. When you turn it on, you can decide if you want to take that client or not. So if somebody contacts you on Uber, you can already see where you're going to pick them up at, right, babe? Mm-hmm. And you can decide, is that too far? Do I want to drive that far or no? You know, it's totally up to you. And again, you can make as much money as you want to make. It doesn't matter. They don't give you anything to put on your car to let people know you're an Uber driver, if you ever thought about that. You know, people will know who you are, but you won't know who they are. So in the app, the people they know what you look like, and they know your vehicle, right?
Yeah, and you can get an Uber sign if you want. Certain areas it's cool to do, other areas it's not. So it all depends on your area. It all depends how aggressive the taxi cab drivers could be towards you.
Yeah, so
they're the ones that are going to be upset.
Yeah, taxi cab drivers don't like the Uber drivers. But now I'm hearing that Uber is doing taxis now.
They are.
So that's another thing. Yeah. What else? Mark doesn't Uber past a certain time at night because that's when the drunk people be out. Yeah. It ain't no telling what, you know, they might throw up in your car. You don't want that. What year does your car need to be?
It's only 2005 or young.
2005 and above for your car. So also your cars need to be clean inside that I know of. Like, you know, Mark goes the extra mile. He opens the door for the people, but not all Uber drivers do that. So don't feel like you obligated to do it. They don't have to tip you. They'll tell you that when you sign up for Uber. The people don't have to tip you. They can tip you if they want to, but they don't have to. It's not a requirement. They pay you through PayPal. Yep. Right? Yeah, you get paid through PayPal.
Credit card or something. Yes. Something that you don't have to worry about. So if they ever ask you, is my bill paid? You always say yes because you already have registered with Uber.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What else?
We'll put my promo code in there if you want to sign up through me. I'd appreciate it. But it's a fun little gig to do As a side gig, I would never say do it full time. I don't think it's worth that. But part time, meeting people, having fun. I've met a ton of different fun people. I've met crazy people. I've met a lot of really just fun people that just want to just pretty much just talking to you.
Yes.
That's what you're looking for is people like calm people.
And they also have a thing they call surges.
Yeah.
So that's when you're making double the amount of money in
Or
triple the amount of money in a certain amount of time in a certain area. Like Washington D.C. has a lot of surges. So you could be making anywhere to how much?
You could be making 3, 4, 5 times the surge. In L.A., it's really great.
Mm-hmm.
They have surges like every day.
Yeah,
so you can make crazy money out
exactly, and that's and the way you'll know a surge, the area be red. Yep. So that's a hint for you. What else? I'm trying to think what else, babe.
Really, it's just do it at your own pace.
Yeah.
I've made up to almost $450 in 1 week when I took the whole week off, and I made as low as like 60 because I didn't feel like going out and doing nothing.
Yeah, you get paid every week, by the way.
Yep,
every Thursday you get paid.
Yep, I'm going to get paid tomorrow. Amen.
And if you get cards with them, like business cards, they'll give you a code. Every code is the same thing. So, like, we're going to leave Marc's code below if you want to sign up for Uber. And sign up under him because he does get something for you signing up. So if someone signs up under you, give them your code to sign up. Mm-hmm. And so, if you decide to get business cards, put your business cards out there for people to get a $20 off their first ride. Put it in restaurants. Put it in bars. Put it in hotels. Concerts. Yeah, just put it out there because you never know who's going to look for an Uber driver.
And I've already gotten like $25 in cards and only paid $10 for the cards. So that means they already paid for themselves.
Yeah.
And just take your time. If the first time is not going to feel comfortable, it's going to be a little weird. Mm-hmm. But if you put on your happy face and you try and help the people as much as you can, then that's great. The best drive I ever had was picking up a lady that just had back surgery and me realizing she ain't making it to the door. And I need to get my behind out there and help this lady that's about 60, 65 get to her door in the snow. And it makes you feel good that you can feel that. Because some people can't feel it. They be like, I just got paid. Get the hell out of the car. No. These are people in your neighborhood, people part of your community, and you're doing a service for them. And you're doing a very positive service. I had a lady got quoted for an hour by a cab, and I got there in 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. She was the happiest soul I ever seen.
Yep.
So you're serving your community. And whatever community you're in, try to serve that particular community. I wouldn't go to all these big cities unless you live in them and you know them. If you know them and you live in them, great. If you don't, serve the suburbs. I've gotten $50, $60 runs. My highest run I got was $70 some odd dollars going across town from the casino on one side all the way to the other side. So you can serve your community, have a great time doing it, and meet great people.
Yeah. Definitely.
But past midnight, you're going to get the other people.
Yeah, don't go out there past midnight.
I've done it a few times, but boy, the attitude changes quick.
I mean, you can if you want to, because
you should experiment and try it once.
Do whatever.
Just realize you're going to get a different element after midnight.
Yeah, after midnight you get a different element. But it's totally up to you how you want to do it. But like I said, the most thing I love about it is that you're on your own hours. You can decide what hours you want to work.
Like this week, I haven't worked at all. But I still got paid $165 because I got 3 people that first time rode, and I brought somebody in to drive. Mm-hmm. So I got free. I ain't even worked this week and I got paid.
Yeah.
That's just silly.
Exactly.
Damn, I wish I could find another job like this.
And sometimes he'll work after he gets off work. And another thing I like about Uber is you're just driving.
Yeah.
If you don't mind driving or you like to drive, then that's the perfect job for you. You're just driving. Nothing else.
And you're insured $1 million from when you take the ride till you pick the person up till you finish the ride. The only time you're not really insured, in theory, is when you're driving home. And really, I always drive straight home. I don't just sit out there. If you sit out there, you know, it all depends. You know, it's your choice.
Yeah.
But I come home as often as I can.
And I was going to say this, in case somebody was wondering, like, when does it start? When does it kick in? You start to get paid as soon as you arrive at the situation. So when you're driving there, you're not getting paid at that point.
Exactly.
When you make it there, you hit your button on your phone and hit arrive. That's when it starts calculating up. Mm-hmm. And you get paid how? It's
calculated, but you can get guaranteed money or you can get guaranteed rides.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to do this like full time, there's two different ways to make a good amount of money. Guaranteed ride means a percentage of every ride. If you do certain hours, they want you to do 50 minutes out of the hour. They want you to be on for guaranteed money. And what happens is you can only get a certain lower amount or a certain amount when it's guaranteed money. And I don't do that now. I'm just doing it whenever the heck I feel like it. So I'm doing it, you know, my way. But if you want to do guaranteed rides, the number of rides you do, or guaranteed money, that's part of Uber too. It's just up to you what you want to do with Uber.
Dang, my neck feels good right about now. It feels so cool.
That's a lot of freaking air.
I need to put something in my head.
Take this thing off.
So yeah, as soon as you hit arrive, that's when you start to get paid. And then when you take them to the destination, you hit end. Mm-hmm. And then that's it. And that's how you make your money. That's when you start to get paid like that.
And it's really a lot of fun. You know, you meet some really great people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That looks a lot better.
So I hope this is about to be a 12-minute video. So I hope that we were at least able to answer some questions. If you guys have any questions, just put the questions below, and then I will have Mark to answer them and respond back and write you and answer the questions for you, because I don't think there's really anything else to say.
The only other thing I could tell you is this is the only job where there is no racism, no sexism, no classism, no genderism. There's nothing. If you can drive and you can have a decent personality, you can make some money. There's no degrees, there's no diplomas, there's nothing. Get the license, proof of insurance, and registration. That's it. That's why Uber is the best company ever created, because anybody can do it at any time as long as you don't have like 10,000 tickets. Yes. And you ain't a criminal. Now, if you're a criminal, you might be in trouble because you ain't getting the job done.
Yes, people. Don't be a criminal. Drive Uber.
Drive Uber.
Or Lyft. I mean, you know.
Hell no. Uber. That's my company. We
won't promote anybody else.
Hell no. It's Uber only.
All right, guys. Well, I hope that answered any questions that you may have. Again, if you have any questions, post them below, or, you know, if you're friends with me on Facebook, I guess you can send me a message, but I prefer if you just ask your questions below. But if you don't want people to know who you are, then go ahead and message me, and I will do my best to get Mark to answer the questions. And with that being said, I need to finish packing for Atlanta. Talk to you guys later. Bye.